Good morning, everybody. Today is February 7th, 2021. I am coming to you today with this scenic run from Harbor Island in San Diego, California. This was going to be a morning sunrise run, and it is the morning and the sun is rising, but you really can't tell because it's so foggy and has a heavy marine layer that we really can't see anything. Right behind me you should see the water and a marina, but you really can't see any of it. Anyway, this is going to be a quick and easy, fast and flat, about 5.25 mile run. We're gonna get onto it, I guess. All right. Can kind of see some boats over there peeking through, just barely though. So you might be able to hear some planes in the distance. We're adjacent to the San Diego International Airport, which will be, can't really see it right now, and I don't think we're quite there, but it'll be coming up on our left soon. Yeah, this morning when I woke up and I looked out in my backyard, you know, it looked pretty good. Could see everything. And as I was driving up here, man, I hit Mission Valley and the marine layer was so thick. I'm a couple miles inland, so we don't get as much, but I did not expect this. A little chilly this morning. So yeah, unfortunately, we won't get any grand sweeping views of the city skyline or anything like that, but still kind of makes for an interesting run. Maybe I'll come back at a later time and do another one when you can get full view. Over there is San Diego International Airport. So the airport is kind of interesting because it's right in the middle of downtown. People love it and hate it because you get so much air traffic going right into downtown. A lot of residences along the flight path can't stand it because you'll get planes landing and taking off like every minute or two, and it takes off going over Ocean Beach and Point Loma, which are pretty affluent areas, but yeah, there's just so much noise. But it is convenient because it's right downtown, so it's not hard to get to. It's Charles Lindbergh International Airport. What else? I think it's the United States' most busy single runway airport. think there's always a proposal to move it, but I doubt that's ever going to happen. You know, you've had some outrageous ones where the plan is to make an offshore airport or move one up to North County, north of like Oceanside in Carlsbad by what is that base? Camp Pendleton, the Navy base or Marine base. The other alternative is to develop Palomar Airport, which is a smaller regional airport, which will probably be more likely the case. So over here, let's actually go over here. This, I believe, is called Cancer Survivors Park. I'd like that. Yeah, there's the sign. Cancer Survivors Park. A nice tribute to those strong individuals who have overcome it. So I'd like to dedicate this run to my in-laws. My mother-in-law, she has overcome breast cancer and pancreatic cancer. She's one strong woman. That's been recent. Within the past year and a half, she had both of them. And then my father-in-law is overcoming, I can't remember what kind it is, but he's been undergoing treatment, and he just recently was cleared of cancer. So, you know, hopefully they stay free and clear of it going forward. But you never know. But yeah, this one's for them. Two strong individuals. So that first part of the run was on Spanish Landing Park. Right now we're getting onto Harbor Island. Lymphoma, I think, is what he had, some form of it. I've got to get behind this hotel somehow. I'm missing the water. There must be some event going on here today. So yeah, today is Super Bowl Sunday. Just trying to get one more run in before the gluttonous traditions of the day. I'll be most likely eating and drinking throughout most of the day. Maybe, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're using it as a vaccination site. Haven't heard of anything. But yeah, wanted to get this run in early today so I can get home and kind of prep for the rest of the day. I don't know what this guy's doing. He doesn't even know that I'm gonna hit him. Next time, look, bro. All right, here we go.
They're here all the time taking out all.
I could hear another plane taking off. So in addition to today being Super Bowl Sunday, it's also Chicken Wing Day, which makes sense. Those two go hand in hand. Morning. I'm not a big fan of chicken wings, but I might get some for today. Another food-oriented day on February 7th is Fettuccine Alfredo Day. Yum. Kind of disappointing that it falls on Super Bowl this year, because I would definitely go and have some. Cute. A little place for weddings, I guess. Yeah. Started in Italia way back in the late 1800s. Brought over to the United States in the 1920s. And has become a mainstay in American Italian cuisine ever since. Apparently, it originated by Alfredo de la something, creating a dish to get his wife, who had just given birth, to eat. She just, I guess, didn't have an appetite, so he made something rich and creamy and buttery, and she loved it. So yeah, maybe at some point next week we'll have some. At the start of Valentine's week, not that it deserves a week of celebration, it is Rose Day. So buying and giving a rose or a bouquet of roses to someone significant to you. Man, it'd be nice if they had a sidewalk the whole way through on this side. Another one is send a card to a friend day, which is a cute one. Oh, come on. Let's see if this is open. Doesn't look locked. Oh, it is locked. Okay. Easy enough. Alright. On the other side, it's all sidewalk, so it'll be much easier. Yeah, I can't go that way. See what we got over here. As you might be able to tell, I have not run this exact route before. So kind of just exploring. Harbor Island West Marina. That's what these recordings are all about. Getting out, exploring. Morning. You know, this one's not necessarily out in nature, but it is pretty scenic, pretty fun. Anything where you get to gaze upon the lifestyles of the rich and wealthy, it's kind of fun. All right. But yeah, go back to send a card to a friend day. You should do it. When's the last time you wrote a handwritten card and sent it to a friend? For the hell of it. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be for the hell of it, but kind of makes it that much more special. Just to let people know that you're thinking about them. I think there was a couple others that I can't really explain. One was E-Day. Maybe it's that function you see on graphing calculators. It's kind of like pi, 3.14. This is 2.7 ... It goes on for like 1,000 decimal places. I didn't go that far in math, so I can't really explain it. Alright, that's the end of the marina. I think we're getting to the end of this side of Harbor Island. Yeah. bookends. Can you go back there? Looks like you can. Also, it's periodic table day. No information I could see on that. Just that it's kind of new. Morning. This is cute. This is what Lighthouse Restaurant. So I've run this portion of Harbor Island before. I think it was America's Finest City Half Marathon back in 2019. I did that. You can't see it from here again with all the fog, but if you looked out over the distance, you would see Cabrillo National Monument out on the farthest point of Point Loma. And you started up there, and you ran along the water, follow the waterfront along. I think you went on Shelter Island, then Harbor Island, and then downtown waterfront, and then finished off at Balboa Park. Pretty interesting one. I liked it because it's mostly downhill, and you park at Balboa and they shuttle you up to Cabrillo, and so it's just a one-way run, no out and back or a loop. But yeah, I did that in 2019, August of. They canceled it like every other race. In 2020, hopefully by this August, they'll have, COVID mostly handled and in control, and we'll have live events open. I mean, me personally thinks that, these aren't events where it's like the Boston or New York Marathon where you got tens of thousands of people. You might have 3 or 4. Most of the time you have these pretty staggered in windows of interval time, so 6 minute and below runners, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 and above, those sorts of things. Just break up the waves even more. And you won't have so many people in congestion on the run. But again, that's just my personal opinion. But nobody wants to take that first step, I guess. But yeah, my goal was in 2020 to do the Triple Crown San Diego, which is the 3 big half marathons. The Carlsbad half in January, which I was able to do, and then the La Jolla half, which I got screwed on because I don't know, their insurance policy didn't really cover acts of God, or pandemics, which this was. So they didn't give a refund, but they quote unquote gave a significant discount for people who lost out for this year's race. Again, no guarantee that it'll take place, which I think is in May. So hopefully, but I really got screwed over because it wasn't cheap. It was like at least $100. And once they announced it, everybody on Facebook and whatnot were like, "Oh, thank you for looking out in the best interest of everybody." I'm like, F that, I want my money back. I sure cancel it. But every other run, everywhere, from big races to small ones, was being refunded. These assholes didn't. And then I saw a small enclave of people online saying the same thing. So I emailed them, giving them my peace of mind, and they just gave an explanation. Still, I don't know, bitchy thing to do. And again, they said they'll give a steep discount to those for next year's run. But that was pitiful. Like, if you did an early bird, the first early bird registration, it would have been like $70. You just got a $10 discount on top of that. So I registered, whatever. I'd still like to do it, but I'm still bitter about it, as you can tell. And then if you complete that one, that's 2 of the 3. And then the third and final of the year is the America's Finest City. Yeah. That's typically in August, I think. The one I was just talking about, or you run on Harbor Island. So we'll see. I am enjoying these recordings, doing these scenic runs, but I would like to start really training for a race. You know, I'm not pushing it, going for a specific time. I'm just enjoying these, jogging along the water. Morning. So what about you? Did you experience any races that got canceled on you? Or are you waiting, hoping another run comes back this year, let me know in the comments. C4. First time I've seen one of those newer models. Eight a.m. I don't know if it's coming through the microphone, but it sounds like one of the naval bases is playing the national anthem. Watch out, birdie. Island Prime, sea level lounge. I saw a walkway, guess not. Coastera right there. Okay, I guess it wasn't a walkway. This is pretty nice though. Should come out here sometime. That is just old barge turned into extra restaurant space. Cool stuff. All right, so that concludes the San Diego Bay side of Harbor Island. Back on the marina side, where if you could see past the boats, you would see the airport, potentially some planes flying in and taking off, or landing and taking off, I should say. Now we meander trying to find a path along the water instead of the road. Let's see what we got over here. these. That looks like it's it for this portion. Yeah, I guess there's no walkway over here. Son of a bitch. Fenced off again. One of those gladiators. Love those things. Awesome look. Not a fan of that color though. There's the pool and hot tub area. Let's try and find the water. Another pool. This is pretty funny. Let's see if we can find a break in this fence. Maybe not. Well, there was a walking path. Couldn't find it though. And this is back to Cancer Survivors Park. So fog's starting to lessen a bit, so you could get a little bit of a view of the marina on Harbor Island. Give it a little push for 30 seconds. Airport over there. So next week is Valentine's Day. Any ideas? What are you guys doing for it? Or gals? So yeah, I think I'll come back maybe in a couple months and do this run when there is no fog. Get a better glimpse of the city skyline and whatnot. But if you really want one right now, you can check out my shorter Shelter Island run. You get good views. I believe it's like 5K distance, somewhere around there. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me again. This was Harbor Island on February 7th, 2021. About 5.25 miles. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you continue on this path, you'll go into the bridge and reach Liberty Station, which I have on another run, which I'll try and link here, so you can enjoy that one too. It's a short one. Think about another 5K distance. So anyway, enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Till next time.